tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's get into it. What we're going to talk about, we talk about celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, fair use, copyright disclaimer, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you for your love and support.
So don't forget to like, to comment, but be kind. The best way to support the channel is to subscribe, is to comment, and thumbs up. Thanks for being here. So let's get to it. Everyone knows over the last week, just doing a series in regards to the K's and the J's, because sometimes people will be in comments saying, oh, that's not what happened. Oh, that didn't transpire. So now there's video clips that tells you what they were saying, what they were thinking, what they were doing, whether they show a truthful side, what they're going to do to stay relevant, who they're going to step on and step over to get a deal, keep a deal. And if there's a deal on the table and the mom's going to get 10%, it doesn't seem like she cares about Kourtney. And it's sad. Kourtney had a beautiful wedding, did the designs, did everything, and then you see Kim jump in, and she's probably the one that made the call to say, hey, I could do this with you, I can bring attention, I can bring you deals, I can bring my cameras, and then you sell it. So this is the biggest thing. We're going to talk about the girls, the relationship, and how the mom is showing unhealthy situationships, and she doesn't really care about the girls' feelings and unhealthy relationships. She wants them to chase the bag. And who knows, I don't know, my opinion, who knows what they're being said to. You need to do this show so you don't have to work for someone else. You could just take for 2-3 hours, then you're done. You could tell Kendall and Kylie is doing their own thing, and it's like your sister ride horses, but then this is the first time she's ever been there with you. That shows something. But let's get to this clip, because it's going to show the dynamic with Kris, the mom, Kim, and Khloe. They're pulling at straws because they know they had to use Kourtney for this season to bring in the ratings. If it wasn't for Kourtney and if it wasn't for Scott, everyone would be like, boo, boring, same old concept. Kim wants to make everything about her, literally. When you look at the clips, she's in there with those dry wigs. To be a billionaire and have these dry wigs, I've seen women that is less financially stable than her have better hair. What are they doing? Let's get to the clip, because it's going to shock you of what the truth is, what's said, and how these women associate themselves with unhealthy and not being role models. Never seen it. I don't know why these clips keep popping up, but I'm showing y'all that the mom is here for the unhealthiness.
Now.
Why? What did I do now?
It's really bothersome to Kim and I that we bust our ass and we film all the time. We're open. We don't have a ton of boundaries, in our opinion, not in comparison.
We're open. We don't have a ton of boundaries. So that's the biggest thing, is that they should keep showing unhealthy relationships.
Kourtney gives us nothing. They get all... Oh, Kourtney's slew. It's like, Kourtney gives us nothing. They get all my cheat.
Now, mind you, Kourtney is the moment right now. Kourtney's telling the truth about Kim right now. Kourtney's, the wedding, that was everything. Kourtney carried the show for what? Several years between her, Scott, and his issues. Kourtney, if it wasn't for Kourtney, and I think that's why they are mad, is because they know she's interesting, she's real, kind of laid back. It's almost effortless for Kourtney. So Khloe and Kim have to work double time because Kourtney's saying no more. You're not going to utilize my likeness so you could take a slight back seat, because you know that's why Kim said you're the least interesting, and that's the problem. She's the most interesting. The wedding, even though people don't throw a lot of shade at Courtney, Courtney's the moment. Courtney doesn't care. I'll do that. Remember how Kim joked about, oh, it takes Courtney a year or two to even do a contract, sign a contract. But Courtney don't have no lawsuits. Courtney's not hauled into court. Courtney's not dragged. Courtney's not trying to do anything to be relevant. So let's keep listening.
All the time, we're open. We don't have a ton of boundaries, in our opinion, not in comparison to, I don't even know, Courtney's slew. It's like, Courtney gives us nothing. They get all my cheating stuff. They get all this other that I wish would go away, that I'm stripped in the blogs for being the most pathetic human being, because all they talk about is what a loser I am.
But you put yourself in that position. Your family put yourself in that position. Your family put you out there. Don't deal with him. A man cheats, you walk away, you give him nothing. Your time, your energy, you don't give him a job. You don't work out next to him. Kanye's never leaving. Scott's never leaving. I guess that means you're never leaving. And he says to her, I guess that means you're never leaving me. Because he knew also he was a storyline for them. Sad.
We're open. We don't have a ton of boundaries, in our opinion, not in comparison to, I don't even know, Courtney's slew. It's like, Courtney gives us nothing. They get all my cheating stuff. They get all this other that I wish would go away, that I'm stripped in the blogs for being the most pathetic human being, because all they talk about is what a loser I am. Is it my job? Sure, I take one for the family team.
I don't disagree with that.
Right, but then you, as our manager, you should want this show to be successful, and you should talk to Courtney and say, okay, Courtney, if you're not willing to...
See how they keep trying to bring Courtney in it? Because they know Kendall Kylie is only going to give a little. You don't hear much about the Travis Scott issue that much. You rarely hear Kendall talk about her relationships. She wants her relationships to work. That's why she don't put it on the show. They're trying to pull Courtney to even it out. It's a lot for Kim. It's a lot for Chloe. So then, like she's saying, she's doing the Tristan thing. She knows it has to be a storyline. And the mom puts it out there for it to be a storyline.
Is it my job? Sure, I take one for the family team.
I don't disagree with that.
Right, but then you, as our manager, you should want this show to be successful, and you should talk to Courtney and say, okay, Courtney, if you're not willing to bring anything to the table, then you're done. It's just
everyone needs a consequence.
Oh my God.
Let's show her. If she doesn't want to show up, she doesn't want to work, she has too many boundaries, she's out.
So Kim is stressed out because she knows if Courtney gives a nonchalant, I'm fine the way I am. I have enough money. I don't have to put myself out there. I don't have to embarrass myself. I don't have to put my man out there. Courtney doesn't drag any of her exes. Courtney don't drag none of her exes. They're able to date her and move on. Not Kim. Kim wants to talk about Ray J. Kim wants to talk about Pete. Kim wants to talk about Kanye. Total two different sisters. Chloe wants to talk about Tristan. To drag. To embarrass. It's sad. When I heard this video, I was like, wow. The truth is coming out. To stay relevant, media attention, media manipulation.
Consequence.
Oh my God.
Let's show her. If she doesn't want to show up, she doesn't want to work, she has too many boundaries, she's out.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I think you guys are crazy.
Oh, but we both feel this way, not because we're making it
Come
up.
over there and film in my pajamas.
I want you, it's not just today, Mom. This is serious. It's not something that you're going to get by with us on a phone call and then you're like, okay, you pacified us for a second. No.
See how they talk to their mom? Now, later in the clip, the mom is sick and they're dragging her. She's going to get there and she's going to be coughing. And then she has a meeting tomorrow with someone. And they say, oh, bet money you're going to be feeling well for your meeting for tomorrow. These girls are a trip. That's why a lot of people aren't feeling them. That's why a lot of people don't respect what they do or say. That's why probably a lot of their items aren't selling, because people don't want to support the BS. They're disrespectful to their mom.
On a phone call and then you're like, okay, you pacified us for a second. No.
What?
do you bring to the table?
Me to do.
Step it the up.
If you don't want me on the show, I don't have to be on the show.
All right, so
Okay.
And you figure the mom don't really bring or say much about Corey. They'll have dinner. He's on the show. We've never heard anything about Corey's family. We know nothing about Corey. Hardly anything. They pop up. There's not a lot of conversation. There's not a lot of what they did. They may show that they went on a boat. But that's it. There's no drama conflict with the mom and Courtney. I mean, with the mom and Corey. Kim and Chloe has to bring it. They have to bring the drama and the unhealthy relationships to keep the show going. Seriously, that's the sad part. So now Chloe's telling her mom she brings nothing. It's almost like Chloe's trying to tell Courtney goodbye and trying to tell the mom what to do goodbye, because her and Kim are stressed out. This is sad.
Pacified us for a second. No. What do you bring to the table?
Me to do.
Step it the up.
If you don't want me on the show, I don't have to be on the show.
all right, so
Okay,
let's kick
so
off you and Courtney.
You and Courtney are gone. Cue the cough. Hang up on her.
See how they're disrespectful? Because they have to figure out every week how they're going to try and trend, how they're going to try and stay relevant, what they're going to show, what they're going to do. They make it seem like this is a healthy situation, and they're not. That's why Kim is having a hard time trying to find a good man. She's trying to use the media to find a man. And many people are like, girl, you have 4 children and an ex. And we see how you talk about Kanye. We see how you talk about Ray J. We see how you try and use people as a storyline. You're flying all over to meet up with people to utilize them as a picture in the show that you went somewhere. Like I said before, if I was people, if she has you sign an NDA, you have to sign the NDA too. I'll take a picture with you, but you cannot share it.
No. What do you bring to the table?
Me to do.
Step it the up.
If you don't want me on the show, I don't have to be on the show.
All right, so
Okay,
let's kick
so
off you and Courtney.
You and Courtney are gone. Cue the cough. Hang up on her. How are you?
Not great.
The mom is sick. She's coming there in her pajamas. You're going to hear her cough. I'm sorry. There's nothing I could do about that. But they're so disrespectful. The show is stressing them out. Now, mind you, we don't really get to see Hulu's numbers, whether it's good, bad ratings. But I think people really view it to conversate about it. Because it's like, wow, wouldn't a mother want their daughters to be married with a man, have children with their man? Kylie's not with Travis. Got her kids, and she seems happy that she got her kids. Kim's not with Kanye. Oh, this, that. Got her kids, now she's trying to date outside of the race, which is fine. But then you have Chloe that's still dragging out this Tristan Thompson situation for 4 to 5 years.
I don't have to be on the show.
Kick off you.
Cue the cough. Hang up on her.
So right now they're planning
How are you?
Not great.
what to do,
Well,
how to
glad you showed
trend,
up.
how to be relevant. She's sick, and Chloe's Chloe's irritated that her mom is coughing. Not, mom, did you take your medicine? Can I bring you some tea? Not considerate at all. She's just upset that her mom is coughing.
So, Mom, what's happening in your life? You have Jennifer Lawrence coming over tomorrow. I bet you're going to feel...
I told you she's being inconsiderate, saying you're going to feel better tomorrow when you have company coming over.
I bet you're going to feel fine for that.
I don't know. I was thinking about canceling or postponing it for another
Oh,
night.
please. You
Right.
would literally wake up from the f***ing grave to do that.
Right. Thank you for contributing for today.
Sorry, it wasn't very exciting.
Malika.
So funny.
What?
I think she's a lunatic.
Khadijah is on her way to Courtney's house.
Are we filming that?
No, she won't. Are you kidding?
I asked her. She gave me a no. She gave me...
So Khadijah's on her way to Courtney, and Courtney said, no, they're not filming it. She has a right to not film it. So Kim wants as much filmed. That's why she liked those cameras. That's why they went over to Hulu, so they can continuously have the cameras in their faces.
Malika's so funny.
And Malika
Why?
just happened to
I
text
think she's a lunatic.
Chloe.
Khadijah is on her way to Courtney's house.
Are we filming that?
No, she
No.
won't. Are you kidding?
I asked her. She
You
gave
could
me
just-
a no. She gave me a flat ass no.
What?
You guys yell at
She
me.
won't let. Oh, Courtney.
No, she's the one that's officially fired. You showed up. You
Courtney's-
passed the test.
yeah.
You can stay on.
Oh,
Should we
pass
call
the
Courtney to
test.
fire her?
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you for the show that I created.
Well, Lord knows you didn't make it last this long.
We're disinviting.
So, well wishes. It's sad. It's sad that we see the unhealthy relationships. We see the over-actualizing. We see that they're trying to have the children join in just as a filler. Let the children grow up. Let them be at peace. They're already, like I said before, if there is a private interest and Kim's not using that private interest for her kids, and she's trying to utilize her kids for a bag or a clicking of view, that's sad. Everyone, focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. Have a great day. Be kind, be respectful.